here because of the way the room is. You started here and went that way?
No.
Or you went that way?
I went this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we are going. So let's just kind of stay here. And hey, folks, this is Elena Flake Kennett. We are here at Gaia House Interfaith Center, and with me are the artists that have created this gorgeous masterpiece, I will call it, this living canvas. And we've done a run through, and so here we are. So this is Belinda Schultz and Ty Schultz. And my question to start was to get them to remember about this piece was, what do you want people to know about it? And so which of you want to talk about what do you want people to know about it?
Well, Belinda is the artist, and so my body was used to make the canvas and to do the piece. And I think what we really want people to realize is that we see you. You know, you're messy, diverse, creative, LGBTQ self, we see you. And I think for me, this piece is like if you could colorize a soul, this is what you might see. And so I feel very attached to this piece, even though it's not my creation and my idea. I feel very attached to it, obviously, because it's my body, but I feel like it's a glimpse into my soul of who I am
Lovely.
and the struggles that I've dealt with, the messiness that I am, and the, you know, just beautiful humans we are, all of us. So,
Yeah. Tell us about your process on this, Belinda.
Well, I usually when I have a thought of how to start a project, it's because I see something in my mind, and I usually sit with it for sometimes 3-6 months before I decide how I can actually make it come to happen. So I thought about this one actually for about 6 months, and then I told Ty about it, and told her that I needed a body and what I wanted to do, and I was very lucky that she was like, sure, let's do it. So it took us a little while to compose and figure out how to do it, because we needed obviously a large space and it was going to be messy. So we worked together on that, and we did a dry run on paper before we actually did the canvas, so that we knew what we were working on. And it was just a lot of fun and laughing and a lot of messiness for us.
So a moment ago, you came up to the canvas and where you were at. And
it's
you
a
were,
little bit higher than it was when we actually did the piece, but yes, this is basically where my body was, but up here.
And so you had paint all over you. You had paint
I
on
was
you.
covered from my neck to my knees,
Okay.
and of course, like she said, we did a dry run first, but then we actually had this on the floor, and so there was paper off to the end so I could actually get on the floor. It was a messy process. And then basically my body just went across the canvas like that.
Real okay.
So,
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, I can see, I was just looking a few minutes ago, I can see like where different parts of my body were, but I think it struck me, these kind of white through here,
Yeah,
these
these-
white pieces.
The separation
It's-
of color.
It's like my spine, and I know that's not where my spine was.
Is that what that is for you when you look at that?
Yeah, it kind of, it makes me think of, you know, the spine, and I don't know, I guess that the strength of it, and
And then you've also got this horizontal there as well, and that kind of. When you see that, what do you feel?
I
That
feel like that's
there.
what connects us all.
Ah,
That to me,
okay.
I mean, I see things kind of in a different way than other people, but that feels to me like the cords or the threads that would connect us
Yeah.
as individuals, and then that feels like the spine to me of basically what keeps
Like
us
that one right there.
whole. What, you know, our physical body, that's what holds us together, but if you see it on kind of a higher level, it's almost like the spiritual fire or something that goes through us that keeps us whole in a different way.
So how about for you, Belinda? As you keep looking at this, what comes to you?
Well, I have to tell you, I feel like, you know, the whole creation on the canvas, is extremely important, but the real key is what it's tied and what it's surrounded by, and it's all of the words.
Yeah.
It's everything that we need as a community as a whole. And you know, a smile or something small to an LGBT person that has been treated poorly in the community is huge. You know, tolerance and acceptance and value and open-mindedness, that's something we all need. And it, in this particular painting, that surrounds us and holds us together.
Yeah. With picking the words, is that what you did that together?
We did.
Yes.
We did that after the painting was complete, and we picked words that we felt were important to the LGBT community and us, and in showing our true colors.
I'm getting my yoga in today here. Some tunes. One of the things I love about art is the newness that you see, and the new things that I see each time that I look at it.
Yeah.
I keep coming to this. Yeah, I see a variety of things. I'm not going to say what I see because I want to leave that open. I love a lot of whimsical things, and
Yeah, because the only thing that touched this canvas on the front is her body.
mhm,
That's it.
Yeah.
yeah,
I've never been a paintbrush before that.
paint medium. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Well, it is really quite beautiful. It's many, many things. They are many, many things.
It was very exciting to create it because it was something very different than we had ever done before, and the sensation of being covered in paint is strange in and of itself.
Yeah.
You know, so there's that part of it as well. But we had no clue if it would just be me sliding across the canvas or if it would come out. And when I actually got up and looked at it, I think we were both pretty shocked
Yes.
that it turned out the way that it did. So.
And it also gave us a lot of ideas for future projects.
Right.
as
Yeah,
well.
okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I-
there's some ideas in mind for the future with.
We actually have already completed one, and it wasn't too long after this one.
Yeah.
And this was part of what she brainstormed after she was on the canvas and what she saw when we were done.
Okay.
I
Nice.
have a type of painting called a pour painting,
Okay.
and basically you mix different colors together and you just pour it on the canvas and
Right.
let it just run where it will. Most people have seen those now.
Mhm.
So we have another canvas that's 5x4, exactly the same size. And what I did was the background is poured in water type colors, blues, a little bit of white, some greens, teals, and that kind of thing. And then Belinda's body is actually on the canvas on this one.
Okay.
And what it is basically it's her body in the center, and it looks like she's sitting there. And,
Oh, wow.
and you can see
Yeah.
body outline of
Uh-huh.
everything.
Mhm.
And then what it has is basically on this side of the canvas is one side of a face, and on that side is the other side. So it looks like a body with two sides of the
The
head
profile,
looking at the
yeah.
and then there's a red drip of blood. And
Handprint too.
in the handprints, yes, the handprints like that. And then those are done in more earthy colors, greens,
Mhm.
tans, browns, those kinds of things.
Yeah.
And the picture is actually called Mother Earth.
Lovely.
And so it's basically Mother Earth weeping for the current state of affairs, I
Yeah.
guess you would say. So,
Okay.
but we finished that one. And then we have a couple others that we are working on with this a similar size canvas.
Okay. Yeah. So, I want to thank these wonderful artists, Belinda Schultz and Ty Schultz, on telling us about this beautiful creation that is here at Gaia House. So, I'll be doing some other creations in the near future, and Gaia House appreciates this artwork here and everyone that comes in. I get feedback from people that tell me about that they really like this being here. So thank you again, Belinda and Ty.
Thank you.
And talk with y'all later.